Uh, I was a really shy kid when I was younger. I didn't like to say much, I didn't like to meet new people, and I was very much afraid of new experiences. I'd gone to different day camps for a few years before Sleepaway, and actually really enjoyed them. I tried Sleepaway Camp for the first time when I was 8 at YJ, which is where my mom had gone. And the first meal I ate there, I cried hysterically because I didn't like the main course and I was only eating bread rolls. Not only that, but I missed my parents in the comfort of my own home where I knew I had friends. The next summer, my mom suggested I try a new sleepaway camp called Bauercrest, and so I did, but only if it was for just 2 weeks. The only things I remember about my first year were meeting Danny Cohen, Eli Goby, and Ethan Salon, watching the California Girls music video with Jake Light, and the New England Revolution game on my last night. I was miserable the entire time. The same issue had risen. I was homesick, anxious, scared, and inhaling bread rolls. I was at that soccer game my last night when I really hit it off. Danny, Salon, Goby, and I had an incredible time walking around aimlessly, as you heard from Salon last week. And after 2 weeks of not talking much and just following them around, I finally let myself come out of my shell, and we had a blast. The next morning, my mom came to pick me up, and in front of me with Robbie Brockman at her side, offered me the chance to stay another 2 weeks. I declined. That decision was easily the worst I'd ever made in my life. The next year, I came for only a month in spite of the rise of Winey's Ethan Squared. Junior B year, I was signed up again for 1 month, but Adam Wolf quickly changed that. If you find the 2010, 2011, and 2012 yearbooks, you'll be able to see a drastic personality change in what used to be a quiet, irrelevant kid to an energetic and exciting one. Wolf became the first counselor to believe in me as an athlete and a leader, and with his encouragement, I began the process of becoming who I am today. In spite of my sudden bursts of greatness, along the way I became out of control. My junior A year, it got to the point where my counselor, Asadamir Weissman, lost his patience. I had seemingly cracked one too many jokes to Salon during one of Ace's bunk talks. I was playing tennis 1v1 versus Jack Anastopoulos, whatever the one in my year was named, when Ace came storming up to me. He told me to stop playing in the middle of the game and follow him off to the side. I don't remember his exact words, but I vividly remember the message. He said I was immature. He said I was disrespectful to him, and that my only friend was Salon and I needed his attention to feel good about myself. He said I was a nuisance, a problem, a thorn in his side, and if I didn't get my act together, I would be in deep stuff. That made me really angry, and I held a grudge against Ace for a very long time. But in hindsight, he corrected my path for the better. I lost to that kid in tennis, I stopped cracking jokes to Salon during Ace's talks, and I humbled my personality. If you ask anyone about me as an athlete, they'll say I was emotionless. I never said a word to the other team or to the refs, and I always played as hard as possible while staying calm and relaxed throughout. It was weird. Ace had made me afraid to be expressive, but Wolf had made me motivated to dominate. During my older years as a camper, I got better as an athlete but seemed to always come up short. Selden always beat me in color war. Salon became the best B athlete of all time. Pizer scored 7 on me while I was shadowing him in A Euro. I failed to stop Matty Burson from winning A Hoop, but that was really Josh Davis's fault. Dalpy ended my Euro goalie career by lobbing it over my head downhill. I got killed in A Hockey versus Jordan Kahn. My CI year in A Euro, I played defense the entire time while watching Aaron Malofsky and Jeremy Elpis lay eggs to score a combined 2 goals, and I never won Senior A softball. The point I'm trying to get across is this. My development as a man was entirely shaped by Bauercrest. From annoying Ace to becoming a failure in color war, I learned from every mistake I made and became a better person because of it. I started off shy and isolated, became more outgoing and wild, and finally tamed that part to not revert to being shy, but to combine the best of both worlds. I'm extremely comfortable with who I am now as a man, and that has everything to do with the people around me at camp. There is no better place to find yourself than a place where you live away from your comfort zone and among friends who are on the same mission as you. The reason we say keep coming back is because the only way for you to truly grow and to truly become a Crestman is if you stay. Now I'd like to go into more detail about the brothers who have shaped me over the years via some traditional shout-outs. To Ken and the rest of the leaders of the leadership staff, thank you for giving me this job as well as teaching me how to do this job. Ken, I constantly describe you as a guy who always knows the right thing to do, no matter the scenario, and I envy that about you. Keep being like a duck. To the 2K20 waiters, you guys don't yet realize how special you are. Having you as a CIT and now serving as your group leader is a dream come true. You guys are the best group in camp and you know it, and I'm trying my best to help you use that power for good at Bauercrest. It's unbelievable how much you all remind me of myself in my waiter year, and I can't wait to see how you all turn out during your last years as campers. To 2K19 and 18, thank you for standing by my side and leading the senior group. You're the fire behind Senior League, and without your passion and loyalty, I would be a failure. Please acknowledge that you are the role models for the younger kids, and whatever you guys do, they will mirror it. To 2K17, I've never been very close to you guys before, but this year is different. I'm in awe at how well you guys have done on staff so far, and I can't wait to see what you can bring for Army-Navy Day. To 2K16, you're the most underrated group in camp. All of you are capable of running with the positive momentum we now have, and I just hope you return to camp to do it. To Steve and Denny and Julian, I'm so glad that you are the three left of your year along with Reed. You guys are all on the same page as everyone else, despite your constant bickering. To be honest, I never looked up to you as a kid because my year was so much better than yours. But this has changed on staff. I structure my every move based around you guys, and I try my best to copy your guys' strengths with the kids and use them as my own. I'm thrilled to be a part of a unified group of men that includes both your year and mine, and it crushes me to expect that you guys won't return, and I cherish every moment you are still here and leading the culture of Bauercrest. To Reed, it's been an honor working with you and the juniors. There's nobody better than you are when it comes to that age. You quickly became one of my best friends on staff after not interacting much with you as a camper. I think your junior group is amazing, and you should be even more confident in your ability to make it the best it can be for the rest of summer. To Dobbin, Jason, and Brill, you should be honored to represent the best of 2K13. Brill, it was great to work with you and the juniors, and it is always comforting to see you on the hill. To Dobbin, your transformation over your career is truly inspirational, and I have never seen a better waiterhead. Your drive and passion to be great is unmatched, and I wish you could see yourself from my perspective because I truly believe that you are meant to lead. To Jason, I never expected to be one of your friends. That first time I got invited to be in your minivan with Hamill and Dalpert and the rest, I was really nervous and excited. Now that I'm the one riding shotgun with you, it is surreal. Your guidance has been necessary for my success, and your friendship is invaluable to me now that much of my year is gone. To David Kassoff, you became my best friend out of nowhere after senior year and on to staff. I fell off from the others, and you were there to catch me. Without you, my waiter through first year on staff would have been miserable. We spent every second together, whether it was getting pitchers of mocha iced coffee from the mess hall or crashing a sophomore speedball AI to play goalies for them. I was devastated to hear that you wouldn't be back, as it is always better when you are here. I wish you the best of luck in the real world, and I'm sure you won't need it. To Bobby, you were always the best of 2K15. As our natural leader, you have earned position after position on staff, and I can't think of anyone else who deserves it more than you. I wish we were closer as kids, because I think we could have made some great memories together. Now I'm just glad that I can join you and lead by your side, ever admiring your composure and love for camp. To Aaron, You're not prime time to me. You're Aaron Shapiro, the best athlete in our year and the fiercest leader in our year. Playing alongside you was incredible, as you offered the vocalness that I lacked. My second year on staff, you became the first friend of mine and David's, and spending nights off with you as a third wheel was amazing. You taught me everything I know about having little shame, being expressive, and being confident, and you have no idea how much impact that has had on my confidence and self-esteem. To Salon, you were and are my first best friend at camp. Your incredible weirdness taught me to try new things without being afraid. You showed me how to forget about embarrassment and just go out and do what you want. There's no one in the world who I've shared more experiences with. I miss clamming, smelling birch beer plants, playing on the lower courts, and so much more. It's unbelievable to look at where we started and to stand by your side today. I'm so grateful you're back on staff, as without you or David, I probably would have fallen apart. I sound like a father, but I'm so proud of who you have become. All of that random BS we did as kids has made our relationship different than anybody else's. I dread the day we can't both be here on the hill together, but I know we'll become even stronger friends after it ends. Thank you all for listening, and Shabbat Shalom.